Hey, good morning, Bob. Trade Genius here. It's the 24th of August, and what a day yesterday. And there's a big pattern here setting up. I'm going to walk through a few charts here, and I'll start with the end in mind, and then we'll work backwards here and tell you why we weren't surprised and why we were positioned pretty well and actually had a great day yesterday. So let's get started. So really, this whole thing started back in March when we came out of that December low. We started hitting some overbought areas here, and this is where the chop started. And then we went ahead and we broke down. And remember this line here. This is some SPY 272. This is 2720 for the futures markets. And this now is setting the stage for a shoulder. Okay, and that's what indeed occurred. So you had this run up into May, and then we had this sell off into June. Okay, and then we made a new all-time high, and we were starting to get again overbought conditions here, and then also the money flow was also getting extreme too, and you can see that in the chart here. This is money flow. And every time it kind of peaks out here, you want to look to see if you're running long to take profit, take profit, take profit. And it was starting to tie in with and this is a stochastic kind of derivative that we created. And then we got another buying pressure, selling pressure indicator here. And at the same time, what really caught my interest was it was starting to fade here a little bit. And if you even pull up a stochastic, you can see it fading there as well. And then boom, we had that huge sell-off. And then it came up and only got to the midpoint here, the linear regression line. So it's been bouncing around this lower half of this channel. And then we had the debacle on Friday here where it sold down. Now, this is the thing here. This is trying to form a head. And they saved it. But usually 3 times... you're knocking on heaven's door here, so looking for a breakdown and get it down to 272 area. Once it does that, then probably get a bounce, and that bounce will probably get only up to here again, maybe even a little bit lower, which is even more bearish. And then we could break down to the 2000 area, which, believe it or not, has been fair value for quite some time. So the work that we've done is 1890, 1900 is the math that works. And we'll probably go down there and test it at some point. And that's also the measured move of a failure here of the head and shoulder. So just bear that in mind. So now let's look at some really cool stuff. So first of all, you want to look at this is the put call ratio, and see it got down here to 0.6. And if you're long, you should get out and go short. And we bought SPY puts and we bought banking puts, so we were well positioned. And then this is looking at the VIX and the 3-month VIX. Whenever it gets up to here, this is when you want to go ahead and want to buy VXX puts, and so on. Even here, 2 standard deviations, 3 standard deviations. These are profitable trades. And you do enough of these a year, you're making really good money with fairly low risk. And so we had a run here, and it got down to the bottom end of this channel here. So no VIX puts for me this week. We're in full-on bear mode. And then speaking of VIX, right here is that this is always a bit concerning. It got down to the midpoint of the channel, and it couldn't break down. So I'm looking now for this to break higher. And then once it does that, then I think that's where we're going to get our breakdown. And then here's VXX. I'm looking for this thing to break up. And then here's the SPY to VIX ratio right here. And it's more looking at the ranges here. And so it's breaking down too. So I'm looking for this thing to fall as well. And then here's a 3-month look at it the other way. And so we're looking for this to break down as well. So things look pretty negative. And then I'll do one on gold and the miners, and we're long all them. And I'll wait till morning, middle of the night here now, so I don't want to wake the family. So if I'm too soft today on the volume, it's because I'm talking more quietly. I'll catch you guys later. It's going to be great trading these next couple months. You should trade with us. We're making people a lot of money. TradeLikeAGenius.com. Have a good one. Bye-bye.